Before you spend any old penny, stop, because one small detail, just 3 tiny letters, once turned a 1-cent coin into something worth thousands of dollars. And here's the shocking part, most people have no idea what to look for. They've held it, they've spent it, some may have even thrown it away. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why the 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent became one of the most famous and valuable pennies ever made, how to identify a real one, what it has actually sold for at major auctions, and how you can check your own coins tonight. Let's take a closer look at the story behind the cent. In 1909, something historic happened in the United States. For the first time ever, a real American president, Abraham Lincoln, appeared on a circulating coin. This new design replaced the Indian head cent and honored the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The artist behind the design was Victor David Brenner. Proud of his work, he placed his initials, VDB, at the bottom of the reverse side of the coin, but almost immediately, controversy erupted. Newspapers criticized the initials, some people said they were too large, others claimed it looked like self-promotion. Public pressure grew quickly. So the U.S. Mint removed the initials from the design. However, before that change happened, the San Francisco Mint had already struck a limited number of coins with the initials still visible. That small production run created one of the most legendary coins in American numismatics, the 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. Why it's rare? Here's where rarity comes in. Only about 484,000 of these coins were minted in San Francisco. To put that into perspective, many other Lincoln Cents from the same era were produced in the tens of millions. This extremely low mintage instantly made it what collectors call a key date. A key date is a coin that is essential to complete a series, and usually one of the hardest to find. Over the decades, many were heavily circulated, some were damaged, some were lost, and high-quality survivors became even scarcer. Scarcity plus demand is what drives value, and this coin has both. Real auction pro. If this isn't internet hype. Respected auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers Galleries, strong examples, have sold for serious money. Circulated coins can sell for thousands of dollars. Higher grade coins, especially in mint state, have reached tens of thousands. The difference between an average example and a premium example can be dramatic. And that difference comes down to one thing: condition. How to check your cent? Now let's make this practical. If you want to check your own penny, here's what to do. First, look at the year. It must say 1909. Second, look just below the date that you're searching for a small s mint mark. No mint mark means it was made in Philadelphia, not the rare one. Third, turn the coin over. At the very bottom of the reverse, between the wheat stalks, look for the initials VDB. All three elements must be present, 1909, and S, mint mark VDB on the reverse. If your coin has all three, you may have something special, but be careful, because this coin is heavily counterfeited. Some altered coins have fake mint marks added, others are modified to imitate the rare variety, and one extremely important rule: never clean the coin. Cleaning permanently reduces collector value. If you believe you found one, professional authentication is the safest next step. Market reality. Now let's stay realistic. Not every 1909 penny is valuable. A 1909 without an S mint mark is common. A 1909 S without VDB is collectible, but different in value, and condition changes everything. Coins are graded on a scale ranging from heavily worn to mint state. A scratched, cleaned, or damaged example will sell for much less than a well-preserved original coin. Understanding grading protects you from unrealistic expectations, and from overpaying or underselling. Knowledge is power in coin collecting. Why collectors love it. The 1909 VDB is more than just rare. It represents the birth of the Lincoln Cent series, a public controversy, a limited mintage survival story, a key date every serious collector wants. It combines history, drama, scarcity, and demand. That's why it remains one of the most famous pennies in American collecting. Now here's what I want you to do. Tonight, take a few minutes and check your old pennies. Look at the year, search for that small mint mark, flip the coin and scan the bottom for those